Alright guys, so now we got him in robot mode. First thing I want to talk about, I forgot to talk about this when he was in alt mode, but I want to talk about how the missiles are attached to his arms. When I first seen this on MP11, I thought it was an ingenious idea. I thought it kind of made it less of a parts former to keep these null rays attached. To be honest with you, it's a pain in the ass. Every time I transform this thing back and forth, they always fall off. They might as well just kept it like the old one. It's a hassle. Anyways, this is a side note. Alright, so like I was saying, the plastic on this is definitely different than this one here. And I'll kind of show you what I mean. Like, maybe, let's see if you can hear this. So it's kind of quiet, the ratchet. That's the ratchet sound. Let me get Starscream here real quick. Pieces are falling off. Wow. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to show up on camera that great, but he just seems, the pieces just seem like looser fitting. They make a different sound. Probably not capturing that very well, but it's there. Just trust me on it. Again, I think it's subjective as far as which is better. It's just going to be your own opinion. So you're going to have to get them and figure out, you know, what you think. But I guess, you know, once you stand in there on your shelf, it's not going to make much of a difference. So back to this figure. Obviously, they made a lot of improvements, and they are definitely improvements. The most notable ones are the wings now are attached to the legs. On mine, I just always snap them off and pop them on down here, which doesn't really work. You can't stand him on his own because this hangs down further than his feet. Plus, you still got these little nubs up here, which looks stupid. I mean, I guess I could file them off, but I don't really want to do that with him. I want to kind of keep him, you know, the way he's supposed to be. Let's see. Again, let's talk about some of the differences. There's actually a lot of differences that you probably don't notice at first. The molding here is different than here. Let's see. There's also a little bit more paint apps on this one. There's paint apps up in here where there's no paint apps here. You'll probably notice even more if I had Skywarp transform, but I don't. Let's see. Some other. There's obviously a lot of differences even in the front of the leg here than here due to the transformation. Again, I think it looks better. This definitely looks better. Now the head, there's obviously a different head mold. Everybody likes this one more, it seems like. And I kind of do too, to an extent. I don't know, something about it is just kind of weird to me. It looks kind of like a skeleton head, I don't know. I don't know what I feel about it yet, but it's definitely cool. It's got like a glossy black paint to it, which really stands out. His eyes got a nice red paint, and then around the eyes is a thin layer of black paint to kind of highlights. I don't know if I can get that on camera real well. My camera sucks, but it looks really cool. It looks really nice. So it is nice. The head is nice. I don't know. I'm not really happy with either one of the heads, to be honest with you. This one or this one. But this one's an improvement. What else? Some differences. The paint apps, not so much for this one. I kind of wish I transformed Skyward, but I didn't. Just want to point out, like, the paint apps here and here. I think they both use a real nice paint. It's like a glossy, kind of metallic type paint. Very nice. Although this one is a little bit, it's not as glossy as just the paint that's on Skywarp. Again, I don't think it's better or worse. It's just something that I want to point out to you guys, that this one's a little bit, not dull, just not as glossy as this. But very nice. And again, my overall complaint with this figure is the lack of paint they use here for this silver. They used silver plastic. I just think this would have been just probably the perfect masterpiece if this was painted silver. It would have made it look so much nicer. It would have made it more of a quality figure overall, I think. let's see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, just my overall recommendation of this is definitely, you should definitely pick this up. This is probably one of the best masterpieces out to date. Not only that, it's cheap. I mean, $70 as opposed to a Takara masterpiece, which is usually going to cost you usually over $150. This is just a great deal if you can find one. My Toys R Us tends to hold on to masterpieces forever. I guess I'm just lucky. It's kind of bugging me that I lost that piece. I think it's downstairs. But anyways, if you can find one, just pick it up. Don't let like this little paint app right here make you not want to buy it, because it's not, you know, G1 accurate. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, G1 Sunstreaker is not going to haunt you in your dreams, you know, because you went and bought this and you have it amongst your other Transformers. But I think that's all I really got to say about this. Definitely recommend that you buy this if you can find it. I mean, I would probably pay up to probably $100 if you had to resort to a scalper. You know, $100, I would say it's worth. Anything more than that, then you know, you could just probably wait till Takara releases it. I think the Takara releases are like $135 or something like that if you pre-order or whatever. So yeah, $125 if you have to go through eBay. But yeah, I think that's it. All right, thank you.